What the heck is going on, guys? We are back again. We are going through Magik today. We are going to be going through Magik costumes. Something I'm pretty sad about is her regular costumes are actually pretty trash. They don't have a single costume for the sellsword abilities. So, oof. My recommendations for the regular costumes are kind of... It's really going to depend on your preference. You're almost going to have to play. Personally, I think X Fenris is probably the best. The skill cooldown time's the lowest. It seems the most viable. And it's defense pierce, which will help if you do some PvP. It'll help you in lower level PvP. While you're using the regular costume. Again, I'm super sad they don't have a sellsword option. Seems strange to me, but okay, as far as regionals go, I guess I kind of gave it away. The sellsword class is definitely her best class, so you're either going to want to go with Hydra or Xander. So this is like a few other characters, so you may have heard me mention this before, but I'm actually a big fan of the Xander for the defense pierce. I think defense pierce is harder to get than crit rate. I think it's super important for PvP. So again, I prefer Xander, but most do run Hydra, of course. Hydra is more viable, more flexible, easier to transmute and things like that, and you probably have more of it laying around. It usually goes with Rise of the East, which is what a lot of people pull for when they're pulling for the special sets. But yeah, so Hydra or Xander, they're really good calls. Hydra is probably best for PvE content. You're going to want that crit rate more than defense pierce for PvE. And then as far as specials go, it's going to be Steampunk probably for the sellsword. The other one's just lackluster compared to the sellsword ability. So again, I want to stress, if you're new to the game, or new to the game, or maybe you're working on Magik as your alt, I suggest X Fenris. Take all that gear to 5-star as you're leveling her and taking her through your PvE content, taking her through your missions and things like that. Maybe you are doing some PvP if you're new to the game and just doing some lower level PvP, things like that. Magik will be really strong for that. So take all that to 5-star and then just wait until you get your full Hydra or Xander set for her. And again, if you're going to spend... Are you feeling super lucky? You're gonna spend and you're feeling super lucky. Steampunk is a very good option for her. All right, so let's go over and look at her skills. So Limbo, the one I talked about first, the X Fenris skill. Yeah, okay, so it is this one. That doesn't seem right though. That has a really long cooldown actually. Maybe that's short for the summons. Oh, you know why? Because it's this one. I apologize. So this one, here we go. So it has the shortest out of all the summon skills. High guard break. Yeah. It sucks. It's not a sellsword skill, but for regular costumes, this is what I think is probably best. And then when we get into regionals, so the Hydra and Xander. So anything in this skill tree, anything in this skill tree, So there's 3 skill trees that you can go to. Now, I don't know too much about Magik. I have faced some good ones. A lot of them use this one. This is very common. So I've seen mixed reviews. I personally liked this one the best. Some people use all different kinds of abilities out of this section. It's hard to say what's best. Again, personally, I think this one has really good tracking, especially for Omega War. But PvE content, maybe you might find something else works better. So again, for Magik, if you're a new character, I don't suggest putting resources into her just for the fact that you can't transmute. So this is going to put you at a disadvantage because you aren't going to be able to re-roll your cards and things like that to get the stats you want later in the game. I'll be doing videos about that, so don't worry if you're like, ooh, what's she talking about? But yeah, if you get to that point, you're going to struggle on Magik. So until they release that we can transmute, she is a fun character. She does have really good viability in the Mega War. But yeah, until they can transmute, I just don't recommend her as a main. I also do think she might need some tweaking, but it's hard to see because the transmutation option isn't there. But so that's it for Magik. As always, please comment below. Let me know what you're running. Magik, I know the least out of all the characters. So please comment. Let me know. Tell me if I'm being an idiot. Tell me maybe there's a better regular costume to run. I'm not sure. Like and subscribe as well, pretty please. I appreciate you guys so much, and we will see you guys in the next one.